if we change the user permission and forget to change it back to normal, will it be a problem?
So if you create a new file, right, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, just try doing it.
Or yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So anyways, at the end of the day, we are the root users. We will be able to help you out in the VM. But if you are doing it in your own system, you shouldn't worry if you are creating a new file and playing with the permissions. Okay. In case you get stuck
Yes, sir.
somewhere, we are always there present on the Discord, so you can send a message. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Krishna.
Yeah. So regarding the answer to the question there, so let's say if you, I mean, whoever is the owner of the file, let's say that's A.
Krishna, can you just increase your font size a bit
Yeah, yeah.
because it's very small? Yeah.
So if you see here, right, I created a file here. Okay, here I am the owner. That means owner and group can change the permission settings. Okay, especially the owner can change the permission anytime. I can change it to like a no permission. CH mode 000A. Okay, LL is a alias for LS hyphen. And I have removed permission. Uh, I mean, I can update the permission to have like a 755 and all those things. This is learning a little bit later, or even if you didn't watch the lecture, don't worry about it. At the end, if you are owner of the file or owner of the directory, you can change it. And if it's your system, most probably you will have a sudo access and you can change it with the sudo command. Which is given that you have the sudo access, or you can switch it to root user and change it also. Yeah. So next I'll go to the slash
So
DEV directory.
yeah,
First,
so we
I'll
looked
go
at
to the
all
slash.
the directories, right? Important directories. So one of the important directory from a ES point of view, I think is dev, and another one is I think the
Sys. Yeah, dev
sys,
and sys are,
dev
yeah.
sys proc
So,
are important. Yeah, just go ahead. Krishna.
so first of all, I want to tell you is the dev is known for named as devices. Okay, let's say I can see my webcams here, but it will be noted in a different way. But it is named for like a device. It includes all your devices. Let's say I'm going to the DEV. So what you are seeing is a bunch of lot of text. Okay. I don't want to you to look into everything. I just want to tell you a particular thing. Okay. So let's say there is something called NVMe this one. This is my hard disk. Actually, this is my SSD to be okay? I'm using an NVMe SSD. This is where my operating system is running, and each of them is a partition. Okay, this is a hard disk. Similarly, you can locate your USB devices. All your devices can be either you can directly use the DEV or you can go through a sys as well.
Can you show
So
ls-l to show whether it is a file or not to them?
yes. So the important thing is these are called pseudo files. That means this will exist only if the hardware component is present there. That means it is a virtual file or pseudo file to say. Now, it is not exact file to come like just like your folder and file you
Yes.
used to create, right?
Just to highlight just one point, okay? So
Yes.
if you haven't heard about it, in Linux, everything is a file. That is a popular saying, okay? So if you name it, it's a hardware, it's a file. It's a process, it's a file, okay? All of the things are files in Linux operating system. So in that context, you should look at it. Yeah, Krishna, go ahead.
Yes. So I just want to show you a demo. Okay. So it's like how to use this file, but I'm using a MPT, which is a different package. Don't worry about that. Okay. I just want to explain what is happening. Okay. Don't worry about the command which I'm typing now, all those things. So all I wanted to know this V4LV, you can see slash DAV slash video zero. You are seeing the video zero here, right? That means this is my laptop camera. So this is a script which will I show my laptop camera. So it is like. So you are seeing this video, right? So it is actually playing here, which is called a character file from this file. This is what I wanted to find.
Okay. So other
So
important aspect, right? You see this C also. You should explain that in the directory structure, right? They see something
yes,
which is not dash or D, but it is
yeah.
C. Yeah.
So this C stands for character files. That means, let's say, how it is working is, I assume this is like a radio. In radio, in FM or AM, right, you get instantly streaming things. That's how this works. This is called character file or character special file. That means my laptop block device or the information from or data from the device is coming as a more like a stream. So it presents only at the instance, kind of like that. But the hardware is the sole creator or source of it. So that is why it's called character file or character special file. So if you see any regular file, right? So these are called, yeah, dash, known for like a regular file. I mean like a text file or something or any file. And if you created a directory, it will come with a D. If it's a symbolic link, then it will come with a L.
Yeah. Can you just show the LSL for this dev? Show them the block file and the character file. Those are two different, right? Block file is
Yes.
basically which represents your hard drive, right? And the character file, what does that represent? Something of that, like very brief overview.
So if you see here, this is my, as I said, this is my hard disk, right? So even if you plug a pen drive, it will appear here. So I'm trying to plug this. I have a memory card with me. I'm trying to plug it there. Okay. Note that it will come as a MMC. As of now, you can see here, there is nothing here. So what I'm going to do is, in my laptop, I'm going to plug a memory card. Note that there is nothing here. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run this phone ls-l again. If you come here, you can see MMC BLK0. Okay, that means it is a block file. Also, if you see here, this is called block file. That means it is more like a some data is permanently stored. Like if you connected with external storage device like a pen drive, memory card, or any storage device, it always comes as a block device, not as a character file. Character file means for a webcam input or some kind of streaming input, you will get a character file. Or like a, it's very suitable.
It's like for input and output, you will have a character file or something which is in the memory. But if you have what do you call physical memory, right? In this case, you can see it's NVMe, right? All of them are block devices. Okay. So a quick assignment for you, apart from whatever you have, right? I want you like the books I have already shared, right? Say you take that introduction to Unix book, right? And learn more about what the block file is and what a character file is and how, like, what is it. Just have a brief overview of what it is and how it is done. This will be very useful later on when you will go to embedded C, right, Krishnan?
Yes.
From
So
that
I mean,
point of view, take a look at this. Yeah.
so for a like ES code, the view on the Linux will be different than the DS code. Okay. So in ES, most people used to work with the kernel and this electronic level stuff. But when it comes to DS or something, in regular computer science, people will go one level above and they primarily work with the software. Okay? They don't care much about the hardware. Okay. Here you have to care more about the hardware. So I just want to tell one important file in that zone. This is called null. This is like a, you can assume like a black hole. Okay. Whatever you are putting into the file, it will go away. It will never come. Also, it will never will be in your system as well. It will go away immediately. It's like a big dustbin. Whatever we are putting inside, it will never fill. Everything is instantly deleted completely.
Yes. So it's
Because
kind
this
of
is
like I told you, right? Everything is a file. So file has an input, is coming from somewhere and it is going out somewhere, right? So this dev null usually doesn't write it to anything. So basically, whenever you push anything to dev null, it will be just simply lost. Right, Krishna?
yes. So also this I told you about the NVMe device, right? Most probably, if you are using a regular hard disk, it will be named as a SDA or SDB. My system do not have any hard disk. That's why I'm not able to show you. But if you are using this in your system, right, most probably you will get the name as a SDU. It will be named as
So basically, he
within there.
has
Yes.
solid
Yeah.
state memory instead of your regular spinning hard drive, which is why you don't say SDA and SDB. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, next one is sys. I mean, sys is a similar to this, but very much like a very much organized. Okay. It will have a very much organized. So if you go to device storage, you can see multiple things. So you can even I don't know many of it. Okay, so it's like you can organize it properly within a sys folder, but people are moving into the sys folder because it's a new tradition, it's updated one. But for legacy reasons, this they will be always there. Okay? It will be instantly accessible.
So basically, the
Yeah.
sys is basically the interface towards your kernel. Okay, your kernel is interacting in here through the sys folder.
So
That's
if
what.
you see here, I go to like a sys devices within I have going through block memory. So it is listing down my all the block memory. But the way you are seeing is little different here. But if you see it here, at the end it's showing me the NVMe browser, and if the memory card I plugged in, right, it is showing only the block memory. So if you want to list out all the block memories, you can simply go to this location. This there's block. It will list out all the block memory. Let's say I'm going to remove my memory card now. I'm going to run the command again. See, that block memory is there. So similarly, if you want to go for character file, you can list it. So note that it is symbolically, okay? Even it is only organized in a sys folder, but still it is pointing to the location where I mean like the device is there. So so if I say real fast, something like
So even if you don't understand half of it, right, it is okay. Okay, you
yeah,
don't need to um, worry about it.
yes.
Just it is out there for your information. Okay.
Just I'm just giving you the brief. You don't need to know about all the files and now itself. Just know these are things are located. That's all. Any doubts here?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can we restore the files which we put into null?
No. So it will go away.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
generally, even if you do the rm command, right, to remove a file, it will go away. But there are some packages which will help you like maintain like something called recycle bin.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, but there is
So
something called
a
crash
good
CLI.
way to understand this concept of removing and restoring and all that, right? Read about how a file is being stored in a memory. Okay, that will give you an idea. Usually, to store a file in a memory, what all you need to do, what all like how the file system manages a file. Like that is like you're going too much into OS. system. But still, like, that will give you
Yes,
a
sir.
brief idea into